potential trade deal between South Korea and the United States is facing significant challenges, threatening to overshadow the upcoming meeting between President Donald Trump and South Korean President Lee Jae-myung. The core issue revolves around Trump's demand for a $350 billion investment from South Korea, a request that has left both countries at an impasse. South Korean officials argue that a direct cash injection of this magnitude could destabilize their economy. They propose alternative solutions, such as loans and loan guarantees, which they believe would be more manageable. Additionally, they emphasize the need for a swap line to regulate the flow of their currency into the U.S. market. This disparity in expectations has led to a slower-than-expected negotiation process, as highlighted by Oh Hyun-ju, a deputy national security director. She stated that key details, including the structure of investments and profit distribution, remain unresolved. In contrast to the situation in South Korea, Trump's visit to Japan resulted in a more positive outcome. The Japanese government committed to $550 billion in investments, fulfilling an earlier trade agreement. This success sets a stark contrast to the ongoing negotiations with South Korea. The stakes are high for South Korea, as they currently face a 25% tariff on automobiles, putting their manufacturers at a significant disadvantage compared to Japanese and European competitors. President Lee, who took office in June, had a warm initial meeting with Trump but has since encountered points of tension, including a U.S. immigration raid on a Hyundai plant in Georgia. This incident sparked outrage and a sense of betrayal among South Koreans. Lee expressed concerns about future investments, stating that companies would hesitate without an improved visa system. He emphasized the need for a more favorable business environment, suggesting that establishing local factories in the U.S. could become challenging without such improvements. While in South Korea, Trump is also expected to meet with Chinese leader Xi Jinping, a highly anticipated event given the ongoing trade tensions between Washington and Beijing. Additionally, Trump has expressed interest in meeting with North Korean leader Kim Jong Un, despite North Korea's dismissal of diplomatic overtures. The situation is complex and delicate, with multiple factors at play. As negotiations continue, the world watches with anticipation to see if a trade deal can be reached, or if the differences between the two countries will prove too challenging to overcome. What are your thoughts on this complex international trade scenario? Do you think a deal is possible, or will these differences lead to a stalemate? Share your insights in the comments below.